So a story that most of us are familiar with is the story of the Nativity and the story of Jesus being born. One of the important aspects of that story is Jesus being born in a manger, because there's no room left at the inn. So I thought about this story, and particularly I thought about, we'll call him the manager of the inn, the guy that was in charge. If he literally put Jesus in the manger, and I kind of thought about that, about how we do that with our own lives. So a lot of times what we do, and I'm guilty of this myself, is we take Jesus, the King of the Kings, and we put him in the manger of our own lives. And a lot of times we do this and we just tell ourselves that, oh, we'll get to Jesus later, or it's really not that important. What we're doing now is more important. But 2 Corinthians tells us that today is the day of salvation. And if today is the day of salvation, that means that today is also a day for those who already believe to grow closer to God and to take a step closer to Him in their pursuit of God. Because having a relationship with Christ is more than just acknowledgement of who He is and what He's done for you, but it's action. It's action based on what He's done for you and what He can do for others. Because God calls us not to just accept Him as our Savior, but to go out into the world and to do His will and be His literal hands and feet. And so just a verse that really helps me focus and keep my eyes on what's important in life is Colossians 3:2-3, which is, set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. For you died and your life is now hidden with Christ. And so I think we need to keep God always on the forefront of our mind, because the Bible tells us to always be in constant prayer with God. So I just encourage you guys to continue to work on your relationship with God and to be intentional with your relationship with Christ. Because I think what a lot of people miss is a relationship with Christ is an actual relationship. And in a relationship, you have to be intentional with the other person as much as they are intentional with you, in the sense that we need to be pursuing God as much as He is pursuing us. And so I just encourage you guys to really focus on God and the heavenly thing and always keep Him on the forefront of your mind.